The husband-wife only kicked in after pack-up.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it's the way that she works. Yeah, in a way where when you have to stand on your own 2 feet and build everything on your own without anybody else. People only probably trying to pull you down. But I don't really care what people believe because they're not creating my reality. I am. So it's always dependent on my own belief. I would be still doing it if we were not in this situation, and I would be still doing it if they did not need Bajaj to shoot right now. So their point of view, they need the show to go on and they need all the characters. Understandable, but when this...
Thank you so much for doing this, Karan. Welcome to Pink Villa, and it's always lovely to host you, and you know that.
Always lovely to be here.
Yeah, firstly, I saw the trailer. It's so intriguing, and honestly, thriller is the thing right now. We all love to watch thriller movies and series. ये काफी time बाद आ रहा है. But are you happy that it's finally releasing? Because obviously in the last few months, इतना ज़्यादा uncertainty था with regards to work and everything. Everyone was just waiting कि हमारा project बस बाहर आ जाए.
Exactly.
People get to watch it. Are you finally happy that it's releasing?
I'm happy that it's releasing, and also another added benefit that has happened is that we don't have to edit out anything. Normally, in all our films, we have to keep cutting stuff because we have to make it concise. In this, we don't have to. So that's why we're showing it as a 7-part series on MX Player. So all in all, I think it worked out well.
Yeah, how was it to work with Bipasha on a professional front? Because does the personal relationship toe on the professional camaraderie that you share on sets?
No, not at all. The kind of person she is and the kind of professional she is, that is not ever even part of anything actually. So the husband-wife only kicked in after pack-up. Otherwise, it's the way that she works.
Do you recollect anything which was very challenging for you per se when it comes to playing Aditya? I mean, did you relate to him on a personal front as well because of the journey the character has had?
Yeah, in a way where when you have to stand on your own 2 feet and build everything on your own without anybody else. People only probably trying to pull you down. Yeah, that way, definitely. But yeah.
So speaking about your journey as well, Karan, it's been very interesting from television to films to web, everything, and people have loved you in all forms and in every character, you know. But do you think with digital, the way web has exploded today, especially during the lockdown, it has given wings to actors like you who really want to do characters, who want to play well-defined role?
See, the web, the whole concept of the digital platform and the whole world going digital is seems like a natural progression of evolution. And since everything else is evolving, the audience and the people and everybody else is also evolving in the sense that they want to see more. Because there's a void that we can't fill, especially at this time because nobody's going to work. I mean, they're working from home, but they're not going out anywhere. They're not meeting anyone. There's no travel time happening. So the void gets a little bigger. You need to fill it. What do you fill it with? You fill it with content. So more people watch more things. And you cannot do mediocre work and expect them to watch. You can't bring in okay stories and expect them to watch because they've seen a lot and they know a lot. And everyone does. So because of this, especially at this time, I think because people are watching so much, it's good for the actors because that means there's more demand to make more things.
Yeah. Now touching back on your struggles, Karan, I only want to know because you have had your share of struggles, ups and downs, and yet you have survived and been your own person. If you have to recollect in retrospect, how would you describe your struggle and journey?
It's been good, man. I'm actually very lucky, so that kind of helps. And I think maybe some angels are watching over me all the time. So I can't complain. It's been every hardship that I've had. I know that it was required so that I can become better from it.
Hmm.
So, and it's not like somebody else caused it. You manifest your reality with your thoughts and your actions. So it's like we can't just take the credit for all the good things. Yeah, and then when something bad happens, say, "अरे luck यार, fate यार, नहीं यार, ऐसा नहीं है, मतलब bad luck हो गया, ये कुछ नहीं है वो, मतलब it's self-created." So I've learned a lot. There's lots more to learn. But, yeah.
Of course, and it's a process, and we all evolve with each project that we take in.
We should. Otherwise, it keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Like the situations, if you don't understand and evolve from it, it will keep coming back. It'll be like a loop that you are in.
But because you have been someone who has actually successfully crossed bridge from TV to films to web, were there people who would try to pull you down at that point? Because obviously, whether we say it or not, there are people who won't believe in you, and there are people who believe in you, right? Did it ever affect you though when people did not believe in you and perhaps your potential as an actor?
The thing is that I don't want to sound like strange, but I don't really care what people believe because they're not creating my reality. I am. So it's always dependent on my own belief. I'm lucky to have a good support structure that even when I'm down, there's somebody to say, "Hey, what are you doing there? You're being lazy. Get up." I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay, fine." So it's and there's also one truth that I know that many people might not know, that there is no bridge. There is no bridge. There is no bridge between, because there is no separation. We are in the same industry. We in our minds make separations.
Right.
ये यहाँ, ये वहाँ, ये वहाँ. Okay, ठीक है. क्या कर रहे हैं मगर? Act कर रहे हैं ना. You're an artist, right? You're performing. So we're all part of the performing arts that we do. There is no bridge. There is no distance. There is nothing. This is all created for us to be by people. I don't even think that this illusionary bridge was created by the audience. It's a bridge, or this illusion was created by the industry only, for themselves to be inside. So once you know that truth, then there's no bridge. Like there's no separation. We're all artists.
But Karan, you were doing Kasautii at that time, and because of the lockdown situation, you decided not to continue. For obviously your reasons, of course. But
the thing is that it was not my decision or their decision. It's like I would be still doing it if we were not in this situation, and I would be still doing it if they did not need Bajaj to shoot right now. So their point of view, they need the show to go on, and they need all the characters. Understandable, but then this.
But fans do miss you. I'm sure you know about that they miss you as Bajaj, because they had, after Ronit Roy, that was you were Bajaj for them. So obviously, and your fans have been someone who have been rock solid, like, they stand by you come what
Yeah,
way.
man, they do actually. Other than Bipasha, I think there's such angels in my life that I'm in touch with almost every day of my life. And like I said, that somebody says one word and that's enough. There's so many times during the day when they message me and they send me voice notes, or they send me a mail or something, and everything that they say is so it stands on or in unconditional love.
True.
That to feel that from somebody else, it's like you're really, really blessed. So I miss not being Bajaj also, but
But of course, I mean, there are better projects to look forward to. Dangerous is one of them.
Yeah.
And we'll get to see you there. But apart from that, now I want to know that, Karan, I remember, I think it was a few months back when we had met during World Mental Health Awareness Day, and you had
Yeah.
mentioned about
Yes.
the
November? No. Somewhere around that, no?
I think so. And
Yeah.
I remember you had spoken about it to me, that how important it is to open up about it. Also,
Yeah.
because you have been someone who has, though for a brief period, but have faced it yourself. Do you think it helps when celebrities like you speak about it? Because whether we believe it or not, again, there is still a taboo when it comes to mental health.
It's important to accept, and it's important to express, so that somebody else watching or listening can also probably find the courage.
True.
Because it's not something that is different from anything else. It is very important to look into, and very important to address. So yeah, it does help when somebody talks about it.
No, and that is important, because I remember when you spoke about it, your fans were also emboldened, because I'd seen a few reactions which had come in, and it does help, obviously, when people like you come and speak. Thank you so much, Karan, for talking to us, and Dangerous is going to be amazing. I will also personally watch and then text you, and uske baad wapas. Yeah. But thank you so much for talking to us, and all the very, very best.
Thank you so much.